Hi everyone, you're watching Jana FX, and today I'm going to share with you my trades and what I will be looking for tomorrow, my setups for trading Forex market, okay? And here we go. We're starting with euro dollar, and I sent the screenshots with the setups through my Telegram channel and also made a video yesterday. So right now you see guys, this is where I was placing the orders last night, and one of the orders was triggered. It was a sell, and I have canceled the opposite order, which was buy stop. So right now I'm still in the trade. You see we have uncertainty on the market is continuing, and pretty much the market still doesn't want to choose the direction of the movement. I still would be more towards downtrend, but you never know what can happen, right? Because we do have pretty nice possible head and shoulders pattern and inside the channel, so I would still consider it should continue. So that's why keeping the trades. Let's see if it's gonna hit the stop or not. I'll share it with you, you will see it, but right now it's just floating. Okay, at this moment it's just floating. So pretty much you see, if I wouldn't be in a trade and it would consolidate more, I would still place the orders exactly in the same area. So that's what's happening with Eurodollar. You see it right here. And now we're going to next page, pound dollar. I have no trades, no orders at this moment. We were here last night, so it started to have a bit of consolidation. Remember I was telling you I didn't place the orders because I wasn't sure if it will consolidate here or maybe higher or lower, and it's actually did consolidate it a little bit higher, and but I still didn't place the orders. I was, when I got up, it was already started to moving, and I just thought okay, I'm not going to do anything because I was worried it could have stopped by those stops, but as expected it went up because of those bit positive news from yesterday about the deal, right? But you see the movement didn't continue much because we had nothing absolutely today, and so you can see that pair really wants to continue the way up but not having any fuel to do it, and so it's expecting what's going to be next, right? Like what next news. I'm not sure if I'm going to place any orders because again the channel is very wide. You see it's like 40 pips, a little bit too much for me. That's why I'm just thinking to just wait and see what's going to be next. I don't, because I worry if I will get into the trades it might get into the side moving up and down, and I don't want to, you know, sit with it. Who knows, maybe it will be a week because they pretty much should finish it by the end of this week. I think with the some kind of decision started to create actually quite nice double top. I think it's fooled quite a lot of people. A lot of people just sold here, and you see it jumped a little bit back up. And I only didn't go for this double top is because it was no news, nothing on the market, and that's why I thought just stay away to see if there is anything else. That's why I don't want to have all of these foolish movements to catch something not good move, you see, because I already have two floatings and more trades I will be placing with the other pairs. So I mean, technically looking, yes, we reached another top, and of course you would be expecting a bit of the correction, maybe a bit of more going down and sticking in this area, who knows, right? It might just consolidate here before there is something else comes out. But at the same time, if there is anything, it can continue and jump because we have actually another top which is not too far. It's 135 roughly, and it quite easily can reach that area if there is something nice is going to happen. So, but I just, like I'm saying, I'm not sure. I mean, it's possible to place the orders through that level, but as you can see, it's stuck here a little bit, and it might give, you see, it's already tried to break it, it gave a wing, it might give another one high and then go back and then sit and maybe go a little bit low and then sit again. Because my stops are quite short, I have about 60 pips or 600 points, I not confident to place the orders just yet. I just give it a little bit more time. I mean, of course, if there will be some kind of news, I might lose the moment, but I would rather to wait for a little bit better consolidation. So that's my view on pound dollar. Dollar Canadian also, I had a nice channel here. It was the same previous one little, and I placed the orders using the channel, both directions also, with of course in mind more continue for going for correction instead of continue the way down. and you see still floating. It's another trade, as you can see here, dollar CAD. I'm still floating there, and I still more positive towards it should really go up at least a little bit. It didn't break 130, so I mean here we broke it and then it came back, so I would have still more looking towards to continue way up a bit. Maybe oil will come down a little bit and it will help dollar CAD to go for a small recovery or even further, who knows, because we still have this COVID, it's not confirmed, right, 100%. So, but I think the markets are not understand yet that it's only just a news, a beginning of the news, right? So we still have November and I think when they will do a complete production of this vaccine and 100%, then you will be talking about. But right now it's only just, oh yeah, we have it 90% perfect, but still nothing is organized. So that's why I still see this pairs should have turns around. Well, I mean like not this dollar CAD, but I mean like oil and gold and yen and Swiss franc. So that's why if you see if it would have consolidated, it started to go a little bit up, but I would just have exactly the same area to look at possible entry points. So let's hope it will continue the way up. I'm not excluding it might drop, but we will see. Pound yen, we were here last night, remember guys, and it went up and it smashed to 139 pretty much and just stuck here again. Once again, I'm not going to place any orders because I'll tell you, it started to create a little nice consolidation, but it's about 40 pips width and it's very close to next price is 140 and very close back to 139. So it's quite kind of stuck between these two prices and it might just, sit in this consolidation once again, waiting for some other news. Like I'm saying, yeah, okay, maybe yen will come down a bit and pound will drop a bit, but it's technically looking more that way, right? But if there will be good news for pound again, it will easily can continue go up, and we'll have a next like that top, like it's at 141. 75, something like this. You easily can do so with any good news for pound. So that's why I'll just probably stay away and wait a bit, you see. But technically, yes, it looks like it needs a bit of correction now. And it looks like I have a shoulder, maybe this is the head. And maybe it will go down to this level and start a bit of consolidation. It would be, see if it would have just stayed here, that would be much nicer, but it's jumped over it, and so yeah, it's just a little bit risky for me. I'm just going to wait. Euro pound finally closed the trade, which I was floating for a few days. You see, that's how the recovery works. It's waiting for a good move, and then that's it, it's done. And you see, it's created a nice channel right around the level, exactly the level. That's where you could use for placing the orders. Last night I was telling you there is no option to get into the trade unless it will create consolidation around here, and it's exactly what it did. And I'm going to show you the trade. So that's my trade. You saw it yesterday, it was floating. And the only one thing I wanted, if I would wake up in time and see when it was, I wanted to move the stop to take profit here and get extra pips. But unfortunately, when I woke up, the market already moved away from me and already closed me with the profit, which is okay, which is fine. So I still got a nice profit. Now you can see it's $15 in profit. Yesterday you saw it was minus 20. So, and also had a little trade on dollar CHF. And also if you follow me in my channel, a Telegram, you saw me, I sent the screenshot, that was a consolidation, and got this trade, that move, which was not very big, but still got us, you see, that little profits with the EA. And well, I mean, now what dollar CHF looks like it wants to continue the way up, but I think before we still uncertainty with election and also with COVID vaccine, I think it might stuck again in this channel, so maybe it will go a little bit higher and then just go back down and then sit in this until more certainty with the vaccine. I think maybe it will not go all the way, maybe it will just sit closer to this area or maybe somewhere in the middle, but I don't think it will have a will continue the way we think it's going, because yeah, it's been going down for a long time now. We're all waiting for it to go up, but it might not be just yet. You don't want to get in it and just sit in it and sit in it for another few weeks. If they promise the vaccine will be ready and fully open and used by everyone by the end of November, then yeah, we will see it will shoot up, will start to recover finally really nicely. But until then, I think it's going to just consolidate here, or maybe finally the markets will understand and it actually will fall, recover a bit, and go back to inside this channel. Who knows? But I mean, at the same time, market might say, okay, it's guaranteed now. We will not go and come back, but we'll slowly will start to just go and slowly move without these sharp movements anymore. Yes, so that possibly could be. But this moment, you see, uh, if I had this area, I send it to you. Right now, I don't see any areas here. It still might be head and shoulders, but nothing. So that's why waiting time. What we have now, dollar yen. Also, you see, it didn't have a consolidation. I told you would wait for consolidation here, just fall, had a bit of a correction and came back. So for me, would rather to see a bit of consolidation around this area and then would be placing the orders. Right now, I don't like it as it's too close to one level, too close to another level. So I would rather just to wait and see. Australian dollar, I had this levels all day today, and I'm going to keep them on. I probably should cancel them because during the night, it could be jumps ups or downs a little bit, not good ones, and can get me into the unwanted trade. But I'm just going to leave it. And you see, finally, it's closed the gap, the one I was waiting for. Yesterday, it closed today. And yeah, just leave it, because if it might move it in the morning again, I'll miss it. Maybe it will be a nice move, who knows. But it still has this nice channel. I'm just going to keep it on. Gold, well, we were here, right? It broke the 1870 price, didn't create us another bottom. It's actually had here double bottom, which I told you about. Yeah, okay, it went up for correction just as expected. And now it's, well, now it's under 1889, something like close to 19. And we had it like something like this before. You see, now we're under these bottoms. And it might just get stuck the same, like I'm saying, guys. On one hand, for gold, I don't see anything that it would make it to go higher, to make it like go, like again, go high and get those stops. I think now it doesn't have energy, it doesn't have anything for it. Like with the vaccine, it might help gold go a little bit higher because of, like I'm saying, it's not 100% yet, but at the same time there is a hope, and that's why I think everybody is just like thinking what really to do next. And still uncertainty with presidency also might help gold to go up, right? But there is like no news about those fiscal stimulus. If there will be something, it might also help. But this moment, I don't see anything. And what I would have seen more would be logical once again for gold to first to go down a bit, which would be logical because, like, let's say the market considering the goal, the COVID-19 definitely vaccine there, it might go on sideways, go a little bit further when they actually start to use it, and it will be successful, and we might go more. And then in January we would know who is the president finally in the US. And if it's Trump, it would be much easier. Then the gold will shoot back up because everybody knows that with Trump we're going to have trade war with China again, and the stimulus, those fiscal will be talking more money to get in. So that's why I would see if it will go down and then more like a really good jump. And then I pretty much would 99.9% I think it will reach again those highs, okay, like 2000 something. But if it's going to be Biden, I'm not sure about what is going to happen, because they're saying he's going to be a little bit softer, more predictable, not as hard on China, but still not as soft. So that's why not sure. I think I want Trump to win really, because it would be more movements on the market and more predictable, I think, movements than Biden. I mean, not as predictable which way it will go, except the gold. I think it will go up, but there will be volatility definitely. So at this moment, so what can I say, I would expect uh, this looking like a bearish flag, so maybe it will go and break and they'll stuck around the 119 price and you know, sitting here, and let's say that when they're gonna say yes, definitely we have vaccine now, and then maybe then it will fall, who knows to where, again the same distance like 1800, right, like to the next level 1805, but before that it might just sit and consolidate in here. That little area, so it can, because you see now it's going at night, it's just a roughly area. If it will go in here, quite possible maybe to get for expect to go down, either go up. At the same time during the night it might just go again to like 1869 something, and then it could continue this one. Maybe it will have a bit of like a triangle and then continue the way up, you know, go to around this the same, this 119 price, 1912, something like that. So at this moment we're just going to leave it, not going to place any orders. Then we will see in the morning what is going to give us. Okay, I'm going to place, well actually I already placed the orders for New Zealand pairs. I chose these three: New Zealand dollar, New Zealand euro, New Zealand and New Zealand yen, because they created little gaps. I checked the other pairs like Australian New Zealand and pound New Zealand, they don't have gaps. And so based on that, possible negative interest rates we're going to be talking about, I think New Zealand might have a good drop. And so that's why I'm going to place the orders only one direction. It's very risky, so be careful. What can be with any news, it could be jumps, it might jump down, then jump up, or the other way around, jump up and then jump down, can get me into the trade and a bad trade, can hit the stop loss. So we will see, you will see too what's going to happen, but I'm at this moment only relying on the possible those negative interest rates news, plus the gap and some consolidation already. That's why I'm placing the order, and I have a little bit different settings. Look, because New Zealand not didn't move very much, it's only about 50 pips away from this gap. I have quite short distances, closing half position, take profit at 200 points, moving break even to 120, a little slippage buffer about 30, which means if it will go close half position and then it's not going to close half position, so first it's going to move the stop to break even after 120 pips movement, okay, and if it will go back suddenly, instead of closing zero, it will make me just a small few cents profit, okay, but when it hits 200 then it will close half and trail with another half with this. I have trail after 200 and trailing stop 200 with the step only 50 points. It's very small, but because it's not moving too much, I have placed this type of orders. Okay, I'm expecting it could be slippage and it could be wider spread, so that's why it might just get me 10 pips profit or something, so I'm not relying too much on New Zealand dollar. Euro New Zealand, on the other hand, had a really good move, and it moves quite a lot. You can see it's like nearly 200 pips, so, and that's why I have placed a bit different settings. I placed take profit half at 300 points, and before that move stop loss to break even at 200, and a little bit of the slippage 50 points, and trail 300, and then you see trailing stop 200, and the step also is 200, so slightly bigger, hopefully catch a bigger and better move on Euro New Zealand. And I have the same on New Zealand yen, the same settings, so, and I place sell stop, so as you know how I do it, right? I'll show you, see sell stop, and that's my level, so that's where I place it, because we have a nice consolidation already, and it is 200 points away from that level, so it will be somewhere around here. And also you see that little gap, and the distance is quite nice, and you see it's about 170, and the settings I have pretty much the same as the previous one, with 300, 250, and 300, and 200, 200. So that's what I'm going to leave for the night, and hope that it will go smooth and nice all the way down. I'm not going to place the opposite direction. It quite easily can. All the space might be, if there will be no talking about negative interest rates, of course it might go all the way up, but I don't want to risk to place the second order now, because like I told you, it might have jumps as the expectations of who knows, the negative and positive tokens, and so it might get into a bit messy, and so if I will get in a one bad trade, at least it will be only one bad to recover, only one bad trade to recover, okay, one direction. If it'll get me into both directions, it's not going to be nice. So that's pretty much it for now. That's all I have, and we will see what's going to happen in the morning, and I'll share with you in my next video, of course, the results. So thank you for watching, guys. Happy trading, and I see you in my next video. Bye.